questions in keeping with the conventions used by the Missoula City Council. We'll keep those short. Normally they would be 3 minutes, but since we have a small group, we'll do up to 5 minutes if you feel like that's necessary. So are there any public comments?
Yes, Travis Mateer. I would like to make some public comments this morning. So as a member of the religious group Our Lady of the Perpetual Paradox, we oftentimes are seen at the X's playing music on Fridays. There's a renewed effort to stop us from doing that. And I suggest that the Constitution is still a pretty cool document that I think should probably afford, artists and religious members of a group some ability to have a First Amendment protection. Currently, I feel pretty special because I don't know if I have a full First Amendment. I have a somewhat conditional First Amendment, and that's cool. I'll have to just deal with it. But many years ago, I used to really identify law enforcement as needing help when it came to specifically shelter-resistant individuals. So an example of that, when Kevin Leno tortured and then put a couple 9mm bullets in the head of another homeless person, I was the individual that helped Carl Ipsen, the sheriff at the time, get timely information. The unfortunate thing is there were three specific opportunities to catch Kevin Leno here in Missoula, and those opportunities were not seized upon because that timely information wasn't actually acted upon by law enforcement at the time. And so timely information is important. The First Amendment protections that I have as a citizen journalist, I feel, are pretty darn important. And our community is less safe when we have corrupt law enforcement that are being exposed to the criminal network of cartels, and they don't have maybe the societal respect that they do deserve dealing with the breakdown of Western society. And so this commission will be making I don't know if you guys make decisions, but you'll be hearing about some of the challenges law enforcement has. And I sympathize with that. I really do. But I think moving forward as a community, we need to be much more realistic about what the homeless community entails when it comes to drug trafficking, human trafficking. I was just chatting before we went, public about the lifeguard group, something I've reported on, a nonprofit down in the Bitterroot run by the chaplain of the sheriff's office. And I'm very, very worried when I get reached out to by an alleged victim of human trafficking, and she makes claims. I move along those claims to a more official person of media. We'll see what happens with some of these dynamics at play. I've been here for 25 years. My kids are here. But the First Amendment should protect me. And I'm really looking forward to continuing to have that protection as I continue doing what I think I need to do, which is reporting on things that greatly concern me. People out in the public don't necessarily always make distinctions between sheriff badges and police badges. And even the Department of Justice, when they came in during the rape scandal, they're like, we're going to look at the police really specifically, the university, but maybe we won't pay attention as much to the sheriff's office. Well, with their new location next to the river across from the jail, where I sometimes spend some time, and I like everyone to know that my urine is clean. Every time I am required to give my urine, it's clean. But what I think is dirty are members within law enforcement that need to really be held accountable so that all of the good cops, which I really believe are the majority, can continue doing their very difficult job. When people, in mental health crises, for example, like in Anaconda, what happened? I reported that man was being treated by Winds of Change. Okay, and I'm the only person in media to report that. I haven't 100% confirmed it because this kind of information is really hard to confirm. We have public information officers that are brought on to really not give a lot of information. At least that's not been my experience. And now I will wrap it up because I've probably been talking for a bit. And I do have some Legos to go work on. I like to tell people about my Lego skills. And I hope to wash dishes at some point today so I can make some actual money. Because citizen journalism pays you like nothing.